Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing so well this holiday season. I wanted to make a short video. It's not going to be all that long or really go into that much depth, but during the holiday season, it always brings themes to the surface, right? Like we're approaching a brand new year. And a lot of times we wind up setting goals. We wind up setting things that we want to be, we want to do to move forward towards the life that we want to create. And it's a really interesting time because a lot of introspection happens and we create these visions for the future. And I wanted to share something with you that I do every single year as a practice because it does relate to, well, one, being an overall better man every single day and year, but also, the journey that you may be on when it comes to your hair loss or figuring out what you want to do for a solution inside of that. And it's this. So every single year, well, every 6 months, because my birthday is in June, every 6 months, I take a look at the goals that I want to create and where I want to go in the future, and I set some strategic pathways towards them, some goals, some things that are actionable that I can do every single day, every single week, every single month, that type of thing. Now, here's the thing, though. A lot of people stop there, and that's good and well. There's nothing wrong with that, but to really truly be committed to your goals and to the direction that you're heading in, it requires more than just setting a goal. In my opinion, it actually requires releasing some of the old, sacrificing, surrendering, letting go, making space in your schedule, in your energy, in your time for ultimately these new things that you want to create. And it may mean doubling down in one area, or it may mean starting something brand new. And it also can be psychological. And, as it relates to, say, hair loss, hair systems, all this kind of funny stuff, one of those things that you may need to let go of, if you want to take care of this thing in 2023, you want to make some movement, some progress, try some new things, it may mean sacrificing, surrendering some of your doubts, some of your insecurities, what you may believe about what the future may look like for you. And that sounds romantic and easy, but it's not, because we have to come face to face with some of our deep-seated beliefs and patterns that are deep within us. And, here's the interesting tidbit. You can learn this from Tony Robbins or masters of psychology, right? But there's really some different phases of the world, right? So there's what is happening, there's our awareness of what's happening, and then our story about what is happening from that awareness. Now, we can't necessarily change what's happening, right? So in the context of hair loss, we can't necessarily change the hair loss. Maybe some pharmacological interventions, yes, but we can't change our genetics, really, at this point. We then can create an awareness about it. How do we feel about it? What's going on there? And then the last thing is the story. And this is the thing to pay the most attention to, because we can dramatically affect what hair loss or what us dealing with this situation means to us. It could mean in our mind that we're at a disadvantage, that we're, basically cursed or something like this, or that there's no solution, or we could create new meaning behind it. Meaning of growth, of getting creative about solving problems, about doing whatever it takes to become the best version of you. These are all stories that we can create. So, as you go into the new year, you may need to drop some stories. You may need to drop some beliefs that you have in order to make progress towards what it is that you want to create, who you want to be. You guys know that I have a passion for not just, hair loss, but also deeply for just being a better human being every single day. And I think this is such an important part of the year, of our process of exploring, where we want to go. And I think it's really important to honor that. and to give it its due diligence, its time. So I encourage you, set some time aside, throughout this week, next couple weeks, and really take an honest look at what you want to create, but also what you're willing to give up. Beliefs, habits. I know we'll get there together.